Over the course of a season, a team transforms. Players bond. Partnerships form. Lines solidify. And what started as a group of players with only hope becomes a team on the brink of fulfilling a dream. In early March in Minnesota, that dream starts to take shape. The transformation starts to become complete. And all eyes in the state of hockey look towards St. Paul as the home of the Minnesota Wild becomes the home of the Minnesota State High School Hockey Tournament. For 4 days, the Tourney will capture the attention of fans across the state and even the country as teams look to transform themselves into champions.
Well, good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to Mariucci Arena in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's high school boys hockey action as the first contest is the 2AA final between the 2 seed, the Holy Family Catholic Fire, as they take on the number 1 seed, Eden Prairie Eagles. Love when big matchups like that can happen on the big ice here at Mariucci Arena. I think we're in for a big night of hockey.
Lee Smith is no stranger to winning. He's no stranger to getting to the state high school hockey tournaments. And to do that, you have to be able to impose a good system, a sound system. And he lets his kids play and read the play, which is going to benefit them in a situation where they know that they're going to have to be on their toes.
You got to have a killer instinct in you. You show them. This is personal. Everything you got together, boys. No regrets. Let's make it all about us. The greatest win is this one, and the hardest loss ever would be this one. We got a job to do. We got to be at St. Paul next week, but we got to earn it. It's our night. Let's go. Kick it wide. Get going. Come on, come on. Casey's line.
There's some monster hits out of both these teams already. This is a fun one.
Come on, boys.
Across the center ice line. He's got the wheels going.
Make sure we shoot.
Jonathan, both the save. Backdoor goal.
Hey, why are we down? Why are we, it's 1-1. We're fine. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we have a good shift, boys. Come on, White. Get ready.
Backdoor Casey Middlestead ties it at 2.
Nobody said it was going to be easy. Win the third, go to St. Paul, right? Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Eden Prairie's not going to give up. They're relentless and they're talented.
The Fire come back! Fire up by a goal. Long shot! Tipped in!
Shot by Johannes. That was a terrific shot. Expect Nick Lieberman here. When he gets comfortable, you're going to see some amazing set
right off of a face-off, Nick Lieberman scores for the Eagles on the power play. Right shot from the table. Backdoor opportunity to save by Winsek. 10 seconds to go. Into the slot shot, kick save. But the Eagles are going to state.
Congratulations, John. I love you so much, John. I love you too. We did it. We did it. We did it. We do it, right? We did it.
The Eagles get their 21st win on the season. They are your first entrant in to the 2017 Boys State Hockey Tournament.
Tonight, it's the 4AA final as Hill Murray takes on Stillwater. It is a jam-packed
Aldridge Arena here at the Section 4 AA Final. Hill Murray and Stillwater battling it out for a spot, the final spot in the state tournament, which will be played, of course, next week at the XL Energy Center. Teams are very familiar with each other. Fourth consecutive meeting between Stillwater and Hill Murray in the Section 4 AA Final.
I think everybody kind of assumed that the Hill Murray Pioneers would be here. Perhaps a little bit of a surprise facing off against them tonight in Stillwater.
The Stillwater ponies have pulled off the upset. They are headed to the X.
This is what you hope for section final hockey. You want to see a jam-packed building. We've got that. We've got the bands. We've got the nerves in the building. We've got two great teams going toe-to-toe. Trying to have an encore for last year's section final, which saw Stillwater win in overtime 1-0.
Building packed 15 minutes before you go out on the ice for a warm-up.
That's why they play, man.
Let's be ready here. Let's get some hooting and hollering when we hit that ice. Woo! It's not an accident we're here right now. Earned it. Take advantage. Take advantage of your hard work, your sacrifice. Take advantage of this opportunity. Strap them up here. Hey, hit that ice running. Be ready. That buzzer's going to unleash the pounds right away.
Feeling out process beginning here, a little pushing and shoving. And
Possession tonight's going to be everything.
right along the goal mouth, it's Noah Gates for the Ponies. 1-0, just 1:15 in. What a goal here. Pioneers have tied it. And a goal! What a shot by Will Sontag. The Pioneers, they take a 2-1 lead. 2-on-1 forming here. Kyler Yost scores! Two quick goals for the Pioneers, and they lead 3-1. Manning another try, what a shot, and what a goal!
Hill Murray had this game exactly where they wanted it. Senior center Luke Manning completely changing the complexion.
What a story this is going to be, hey? From day one all the way through right now. The adversity that has been faced, the adversity that we face right here and right now. Down two, battle back, never gave up, got their second banner the hard way.
Brushy shot, bounces in, and we have a tie game just 88 seconds in. Nicely saved rebound, and he finds it, but it bounces into the goal. Pioneers take a late lead. Nate shot another crossbar, I believe. That's the second crossbar of the evening for Noah Cates. Pick it up, firing it into the goal from 100 feet away. Helgeson shot, score. Really great effort by Stillwater, but it's the Hill Murray Pioneers headed to state. It appears we're going to continue this pattern of Stillwater, Hill Murray, Stillwater, and now Hill Murray in this 4AA final.
Not all dreams reach reality. And for Stillwater, the pursuit of their dream ended all too soon. Despite pouring everything they had into their season, and even making a valiant comeback, their goal of state ended up one game short. A game that for seniors will forever live in their memories, and a game that underclassmen will use next year for motivation.
The Pioneers just beat us. Pioneers are the worst.
Because when one dream ends, there's another one waiting to begin.
The dream of every high school player in the state of Minnesota is to play in the state tournament. It sends chills up your spine. It does. And the first year we went in 1980, I mean, I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. This is a goal that I had my whole entire life.
Playing in the state tournament is important for every community that has the opportunity after high school in it. Then going a step further, if you're ever able to win it, it's something that that community is going to be proud of forever.
I mean, it's craziness. It's, you know, you walk down in St. Paul and it's just, the streets are full and the XL is full. It's a, you know, kind of a full day event of games, and, you know, no one would believe that.
We feed about 700 people in between the sessions, and some of them have been coming for 40 plus years to Mancini's. And it's really neat to see the groups of people now bringing their grandkids and great-grandkids.
It's on at hockey rinks throughout the state. It's on in school. I remember being a kid, being in an English class, and our teachers had it on in school. So it was like this dream that you could play there.
When I described to some of our players what was going to occur over there, that there'll be kids asking you for their autographs, they looked at me like I was goofy. To have kids want to be like you, I mean, what a thrill that is.
I was fortunate enough to make it to the state tournament twice and was able to win it, the Class A state title my freshman year. Coming out afterwards, I remember seeing my parents for the first time, and I don't know, I think my mom had some tears in her eyes and it almost made me start to tear up because I was so happy. It was a big part of my life, and you know, it's something I'll never forget.
Some of the players that have, you know, played in the hockey tournament, that's as far as they've gotten. You know, they didn't maybe go play college or professional hockey.
When Herbie made the statement that his biggest thrill was not winning the gold medal, it was winning the state championship in 1956 with his friends from Johnson High School. That's got to say it all.
As anticipation builds for the state tournament, Eden Prairie remains confident and calm through short practices and team dinners. A full season of preparation has come down to this last week.
Growing up in Minnesota, you know, you start skating as soon as the weather gets cold and there's ice outside, and then the state tournament comes around. And such a big deal, and you're watching it and you're striving and dreaming about one day being there. And as you grow and as you move up the ladder, you get closer and closer, and the goal and the dream gets stronger. And then in '84, I won it as a senior. Having been there and won it, I can tell you it's just the greatest thing in hockey, really. We had Willard Eichel as a coach, and he always used to say there's 3 seasons. You know, there's up to Christmas, and then you kind of make adjustments, and then there's till the playoffs, and then there's the playoffs. And so you kind of keep improving until you got to the playoffs and hoping you're playing your best hockey at that time of year. I see my role as one of helping each player develop to the best of their ability.
Levo, make it tough on him. Play it all the way through. Hey, you can't drive them, shoot through them. Shoot through them, okay, Jack? Nice job, Andrew. Attaboy, Jack. Nice job, Timmy. I want you skating strong and confident like that all weekend.
You know, just because I played professionally doesn't mean I'm automatically a great coach. So I'm constantly learning. I love feeding off their energy, the other coaches, you know, trying to figure things out. How do we bring the best out in these guys? And then you just know when you get it, and it clicks.
Prepared all year long for these next 3 games. The worst part about the season ending is you lose so many good kids, you know what I mean? We can't miss the net this much. If you don't have him play, put it on his pad. Come on. Unreal. Unreal save. Not too bad of intensity for a Monday.
You made my day about 3 weeks ago.
And the coaches have a lot of fun seeing them succeed and do their best. We still have the same goals to be successful. If you don't care who really gets that credit, you can achieve a lot of great things. This team is very close. They do stuff on and off the ice. They all care about each other. They all want to do the best for each other. They don't want to let each other down. It starts with the great senior leadership, that they give their best so that the team can accomplish great goals.
This is my 4th time talking to guys before they play a state tournament. So that seems to me like it's 3 for 3, right? 3 times, 3 what? 3 what, guys? 3 state champs. You guys have no idea what an impression you make on people. You are in the limelight. But guess what? You deserve it. You guys have got it in you. There's no doubt in my mind. Every single game, lay it on the line. You seniors, this is your year. And underclassmen, you better go out and sacrifice for those guys. And vice versa, you seniors better sacrifice yourself for these guys. All of you guys got to buy in and do it together. And if you do that, I'll be 4 for 4. So guys, good luck. Go out, kick ass. Okay?
The tourney is here.
it never gets old. They were so close last year, and with Casey coming back, Nikki's best friend, it's just so fun for them. I mean, of course we're proud no matter what happens, but there's no place like it.
It's the biggest event, really, there is here. Our younger son who plays football said, you realize that the state tournament is bigger than the Super Bowl.
I definitely want to go to the state tournament. It's so much fun watching. I mean, it's like the biggest, you're on the biggest stage, you got thousands of people watching you play.
It's a rematch, it's for revenge, but it's the best reality show on television. Wayzata against Eden Prairie, a rematch of the 2016 state championship.
Anderson with a look and he scores! Grant Anderson, 1-0 Wayzata.
He headed to the third, down a goal. What do you say to the kids to keep them out of that and keep them pressing?
Well, again, we're playing really well. We just got to continue to take our shots and crash rebounds. We're doing the things we have to do. We just got to stick with it, and hopefully we'll bang one home.
Finding the loose puck in the Wayzata zone, 6.5 left. Up top, they score!
Delaney shoots a rocket from the blue line, gets centered back to him, and we have a tie game.
Back to Lieberman, holds on to it, thought about a wrister, he scores! Nicky Lieberman, the hesitation! And he lets one go. His wrist shot beats Washenko with 1:22 left, and the Eagles have their first lead. Up to Carlson, stolen away. Sullivan at center, looking for some space, and he finds the net.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 73rd Annual Minnesota State High School Boys Hockey Tournament. Our second AA semifinal features the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks against the Eden Prairie Eagles.
Shot off the blocker, stays goal again, and they score off the rebound!
We've expected a good game. We've expected this type of game. You know that you got two of the best teams in the state, maybe the two best teams.
Stampahar's in low below the dot, goes to the backside, they score! That was knocked in by the defenseman, it looked like, but it's a power play goal.
And we expect to see the rest of the night the same kind of competition, the same passion, the same execution that we've seen this far.
Yeah, I just talked to Lee Smith, the head coach for Eden Prairie. He was really happy with the way they played in that period. Down low, he said they were getting some good looks at the net. They've eliminated 2 of the 3 ways they could score, but they cannot allow them on the power play.
For Graber, shot, scores!
That puts Grand Rapids up 2-1.
Middlestat, back to Rudrud, and shot save off the blocker, Stay-Skull. Now he's got it again, takes the shot himself, and then it ends up to Jensen! He scores!
So a lot of energy on this Eden Prairie bench now. I think some of that pressure just came off the...
Both these clubs work hard. They both have scoring ability. They both check. And the goaltenders on each of these teams is playing well. That's why we got a 2-2 game.
Who's going to step up and make a play to send their team to the state championship? Ball down, they score! 6-on-4 now for Eden Prairie with 1:08 left. Lakoviak, left wing centers, Lieberman off the pad of Stay-Skull. That's going to do it. The Grand Rapids Thunderhawks will play for a state championship.
It's a semifinal game, but it sure felt like a championship game to me. I don't know about you.
A season is what defines a team, not a shift, Not a period, not a game. But what happens over the course of a full year is what true memories are made of. And for both Eden Prairie and Stillwater, this will be one to remember. Both teams can hold their heads high. They both represented their communities proudly. They both gave inspiration for generations to come. They added to the lore that is the state of hockey. And in the end, as these players look back on chasing the dream, they will realize that they were actually living the dream.